said slow down, they said fall back, but the doubts hit the tank and it's all high octane gas. Let's go, yeah, we run it up clean. Funny thing about the hate is it fuels the machine. Let's go, all bark, no bite, no teeth, while they're stuck in the comments, we're 10 steps past believe. Eyes locked, no breaks, no pause. Every shot they take just reminds us who we are. We don't beg, we don't fold. If they're watching this mad, yeah, the plan's still gold. So talk it out, type it slow. Every hater in the crowd just helps the engine go. No fade out, no laying low. Fueled by the hate, still winning though, yeah. Yeah. Roll it back, run it up, save energy, let's go. Let's go.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I know we usually have a change of pace. We do some aviation stuff, talk different headlines. However, this is kind of important and it brings up one of my favorite people to make fun of because he's the reason that I started talking about this giant shit show of an environment because he talked about my child. And remember, the one rule on this channel is if you talk shit about my child or you talk about my child getting injured, I will make your life the center of my world. And if it drives you nuts, I will talk about it and give you the attention that you so richly wanted when you decided to drag my child into this hot mess of a case. And with that said, joining me, somebody else who despises Bubble Brain or Beelzebubbles, as multiple other people have called him, Spawn Trooper. How are you, my friend?
Hot, damn hot. It's so hot now. I know why Satan fucking put a restraining order on me, because he wants to keep the heat for himself, but he instead sent it to me, the prick. Sorry. Hello.
I live in a sauna, so like, yeah.
Well, I did do like a sort of like a PSA stream today on heat stroke and heat injury, well, exhaustion and everything else. So hopefully people have educated themselves. I could have went into the old, jumped in the old drama pool and swam around for a couple of hours, but I decided to.
No, that's what we're doing over here because
oh yes,
I was considering not streaming today because I have a lot of 3D World stuff to do, and like I didn't feel like reading a lot of documents, and that was what the cases that I was going to cover today. The backdoor judge, we were going to tie up some loose ends with that, and the Anna Kepner case, the girl who passed away on or was unalived on the cruise ship out of Miami. Allegedly by her stepbrother, has some updates and some documents that I wanted to go through. However, I didn't feel like reading a lot today because you ever have those days where you just don't feel like reading, like you just having a day. That's today.
Just before I need to first of all, hello everybody, hello everyone in the chat. Now, Jeffrey, old chap, old China, my darling sweetheart, come to my bosom so I can. My manly bosom, so I can. Let me explain something to you. There's a big difference between America and Europe. In Europe, SACs are not necessary because our buildings are built with brick, stone, hard stuff. And basically, in between the brick and the framing, there is 75 millimeters of insulation. Okay. And like if we need ventilation, we use windows. Now, I appreciate your sarcasm and your parody and satire, but take a chill pill. Love you, though.
And see, and here it's a little different because I love having my windows open. However, when it's appropriate to have my windows open,
Yeah,
it's pollen season and my house gets filled with that yellow
allergies. Yeah,
dust.
yeah,
And so it's
yeah.
like, ugh.
And the
Um,
thing is, if you like, this is another thing a lot of people don't realize. And there's probably engineers out there who can explain it in more detail. However, if you have your windows open while your AC is going, right, your AC is not able to function correctly and properly because obviously it's pushing cold air in. And if you've got both same temperature outside and inside, that's when sometimes you can overpressure or overwork your AC.
and no, that's not Nickelback. That's a song that I made on Suno.
Wait, who?
The intro song. I made that. I made that like in January. I just
Thanks for your
haven't
concern,
ever
Jeffrey, but
played it.
thank you.
And then and Gail, it's the other documents that we're reading were like all documents, and articles and things like that. The documents we're talking here are only like 2 pages, and then it's my personal feelings on the situation.
Hello, sweetheart. I see you.
So, and then it's my personal feelings, and any chance that I get to make fun of Bruce,
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
taking,
yeah. Yeah. That's a must. That is a must.
I'm taking it. However, if you didn't check out Spawn Troopers stream earlier today talking about the heat and maintaining hydration and things to do in the heat and protecting yourself from the heat, it's good for everybody as a reminder to Americans, even though we live in the heat a lot of the time. We still go outside and do things, and it's just a good reminder stream of what to do in the heat and how to protect yourself. So
I mean, I've already got the symptom. I already got some of the symptoms, like a slight headache, a bit tired. So, obviously making sure that you hydrate yourself, guys, and look after yourself is, look, I don't care what if you, like Jeffrey, uses Google or anything else. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're human beings. Please take care of yourself. Look after each other. Look after your children, your pets. Okay. Because it can go south extremely quickly and you get no warning whatsoever.
an Angel, you're killing my vibe here.
Yeah, darling, sweetheart, angel. Hello.
And
Hello.
Patrick, thank you for the $2.
Are you going to be a good girl for mummy?
Hello. Like Stacy said, it was great info.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna turn it off. This is how
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Jeffrey, yeah, I get what you're saying about refrigerator, but here's the thing: you want to get technical about this, but like if you open your fridge, like people, this has happened. I've seen this happen. People will open their fridges and keep their freezer open for 5 or some minutes, but what you're doing when you close that fridge, you're putting pressure inside the freezer, and you could, on a technicality, damage your fridge and freezer, but we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Deuce, keel nose, foreskin. You're muted. You're still muted.
I turned my go over there and eat your soup. Go eat your soup. Oh. But yeah, we have up and down. If you want to leave comments on Spawn stream, go ahead and do that. However, this is a this is for a different topic and a different drama. However, the HVAC expert is in the house. Belusha 2. Modern HVAC systems pull humidity from the inside and discharge it outside via drain tube. Meanwhile, the air handler circulates the cooling throughout the home running system with Windows open system work. I feel like I should be an AC expert by now, but I'm not. Not even close.
I personally think like I have got a plan which I'm going to do because I got a skylight.
The word was harder. Makes the Windows open makes the system work harder.
Yeah. Excuse me. So I was right. Anyway, I've got like a window, a skylight, and I have decided that I am going to build something. I am going to create the first solar-powered, homemade, anti-nuclear sunscreen protection. So when hell comes to Earth, I can just turn it on and sit here cool and relaxed, and everyone's sweating and nuts off. Sorry, go on. I'll shut up now. Don't look at me that tone of voice. Sorry. What?
I just
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it, ladies and gentlemen. I have achieved within 5 minutes to knock her so far off the train track that she's now in a different county. Yes.
Yeah, I
Bruce
did
Metzger.
drop the QR code for Beef Tallow Skincare, the Tallow Truth, the company that I use, because I
Oh,
am
look at
addicted.
you.
Oh, I am addicted. I have this now. This is my new addiction. I used to be addicted to the F bomb. I now keep that in my purse for like cuts, scrapes, things like that. This, the body butter, my new addiction. It smells like if I made homemade buttercream frosting, kind of has that same consistency too.
Wait, time out. I just had a picture on my head and I'm going to do it right now. I can just imagine you right now, right? Now, just imagine, right? Come work with me on this one.
You're
It's late at
interrupting the
night,
vibe here.
right? It's late at night. There's dim light.
Stop.
No, listen, pay attention. There's dim light in a corner, and suddenly you hear this rattle. You look over into the corner and you see Squid Pro Quo sitting there with beef tallow skincare jug in her hand going, "My precious, where's that precious? We want it. It's mine. We want it. Schmiegel. No, it's mine. We need it. We want it. My precious." Sorry.
But
Carrying
you
on.
can go to, if you go to that QR code, or you go to tellthetruth.com/squid, or use code squid at checkout, you get 12% off of every
Or go
order.
and watch
Because
Lord of
I
the
am
Rings. And
absolutely addicted. Absolutely. And hey, Nanny Clampett, how are you? Good to see
oh,
everybody here. So I am so happy you guys are here. We are going to just look at the document super quick. So we're going to try to do this effectively.
Mm.
So here you go.
we want
Whee!
It's like
I'm
that
still
is
getting used
small.
to restream, so don't judge me too hard. Whee!
There you go.
Here we go. So this is a notice of a hearing on July 14th. July is going to be a busy month for hearings at 9:30 a.m. And the judge changed, and I think I have thoughts, and I haven't been keeping up with this case very much. Not a lot has happened in this case, but the change of judge, it's interesting to me. However, non-party Bruce Matskin's motion for a reopened case for limited purpose and motion to vacate order granting motion to strike unauthorized communications and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law by Bruce Matskins. I love how the judge can't even get his name right. Do you notice that? The the judge the judge can't even get his name correct.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Bubbles, Bruce.
But
Yeah.
Bruce
Do
got
you know what?
himself a Florida lawyer.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest with you, I really don't care. But the fact they changed the judge, I personally think it is based on the fact that there's possible bias, and to avoid any of the BS that he tried before, trying to remove the judge, they've decided to get an independent judge or an unbiased judge,
I think the judge retired.
or that. Wait, what?
I think the judge is retiring. Don't quote me on that one, but I think there's a reason that the judge changed that has nothing to do with the law or like conflict of interest or anything like that. There's like I think the judge, yeah. Well, it is public. I mean, it is public. But I was looking at like people's comments and things like that, and it's like there's issues. People were asking questions and comments about down, okay, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Can't keep track. About whether the judge can reopen it because it's a new judge and whether he can change orders. Okay, yes, he's retiring. Thank you. I thought he was, but it was like, you know, when you hear stuff and you're like, how many judges have I been paying attention to in the last like 6 months? And I knew one of them was retiring, but am I thinking of the right judge who's retiring kind of situation? So, but he's retiring, so he's giving all his cases to people not by choice, like you know.
I've just sent you privately. I've just sent you who Deron T. Robinson Jr. is.
Oh, would you? Where did you send me the message?
DM private.
Okay.
I mean, I can do some. Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't surprise me.
Fake smile. That's for sure.
Looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, okay. Employment lawyer. Shocker.
Yeah. But I mean, I've got quite a bit to comment on this.
Yeah. Let me have it.
Right. First of all, Bruce Matskin injected himself in this case. He basically put himself in this case. He even complained when Silverman was still representing Lynette Preston. When Silverman went, he wanted all the legal documents. Silverman turned around and said, well, I'm owed $16,000. You give me the $16,000, you can have all the documents. When Bruce Deuceboy got into it, you could tell what he was up to. It was all about money, and it was all about, look at me, clout, and PR. It was Lynette Preston, mac and cheese, Lynette Preston, mac and cheese, Lynette Preston, mac and cheese. And at the same time, he was on Facebook, YouTube, and other platforms talking crap, lied through his teeth, not once, but multiple times, right? Then got a butt hurt because apparently I farted on stream and coughed and sneezed and God knows what else. And the fact that his history as a lawyer is questionable to say the least, because in 96 to 98, right, when I'm not even going to go into timestamps, he did his bar. He then worked as a clerk, as an usher, what we call an usher. Then he went and worked for a company. He worked for that company for a short period of time and got fired. I'm not even going to go into it. He got fired. Simple. He then started his own business in 2004, and he started his business in 2004 in 2 different cities, Connecticut and Massachusetts. Okay, and he's been a lawyer since. Now, when you question, he has lied.
Right? Bubbles.
Right? For example, perfect example, he lied about the GoFundMe that Landon Preston put up. Okay, and Lynette Preston and Bubbles were aware of that. When Landon Preston left with his 2 bum chums, when they left, the GoFundMe was in the name of Landon Preston. So my question.
Sorry, did you just say bum chums?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm just had to.
Yeah. So when Lynette when they left, okay, before they left, my question, which I directed directly at Bruce Matskin, I went, who has control over that GoFundMe? No responses. Whine, complain about coughing and everything else. Then when Landon Preston went, I waited a while, and then after about a week and a half, I then confronted him again. Who has access? And he panicked so much because I was pushing that he actually went onto a live stream and said, "Oh, I told her to call." And he actually slipped up, and I've got that on a video. You just have to go and find it. I'm not going to help you find it. It's there.
Oh. And Karen, thank you for the $5 PayPal. I appreciate that very, very much.
So after all
booty bandits.
Booty bandits, there you go. And then after that, here comes the best part. He then comes up with this invasion. But funny enough, right, I turned around one night on a stream. I don't know if it was on my own, and I jokingly turned around and said, "Bloody hell, he sounds like it was a freaking invasion." Okay. And then a couple of days later, suddenly there's a document up on the crampons, right? And they're talking about it. And then on the top left-hand corner, it says invasion. That was the trespass. right? And all this carried on and carried on, and then basically when it came to Bruce Matskin getting sanctioned with Randy Sockett, okay, because people are going around saying, "Oh, he's going to get arrested. Oh, he's going to get arrested," because at the end of the day, there's a possibility of him probably getting arrested. You don't know. You really don't know, do you? Sanctions, who knows? And he decided not to turn up. Okay, so there's the first slip up. So it carries on and on and on and on. Then suddenly he then puts a motion in to the courts stating he has been released by his clients, i.e., he has been fired, which turns out to be a lie because statements from Lynette Preston, John Cook, Marla Hughes all state that he came to them to ask to be released. Want me to continue?
The TLDR is long. However, I just want to address a couple of comments because a couple of things have happened in the chat that I want to talk about. One, Hey Jen, how are you? Secondly, thanks Annie M for the 5 gifted memberships, and 1 went to my dad.
Yes.
Yes. But this one, Fudge Packer Shirtlift. Leave my Packers alone. Thank you very much.
Shirtlift is good. I haven't heard that one for a long
here's
time.
This. So okay, so we all know that I like to make fun of Bubbles because Bubbles did a few things that are irredeemable in my mind as far as my child.
Yep.
However, devil's advocate, I would much rather deal with Bubbles than the current situation.
Good point. Well presented. Agreed.
Because at least Bubbles will understand that people will criticize him and people not like him. And he's like, yeah, y'all suck. I hate you. Whatever. You're awful people, blah, blah, blah. And like move on with his day and just do whatever the hell he wants. Unlike Voldemort, who actually Voldemort looks better, but that's beside the point. Voldemort.
I can't read this chat. What are they saying?
Voldemort gets so pissed off when you mention Voldemort that she will strike your channel for privacy strikes for mentioning her name because she can't take criticism.
That's nothing new.
Whereas Bruce will at least be like, yeah, you hate me, suck it up, Buttercup, move on with your day. Like,
hi, Coop. How you doing? Right. Do you
so
want me to
worst case scenario, I would rather deal with Beelzebubbles than the current situation of a low-life human being that thinks she is God's gift to Earth, and she is literally like a bottom feeder. Okay. Even a bottom feeder needs...
Okay, handbags at 10 paces. Come on. Right.
Handbag?
Right, okay. Well, purse, whatever
you think I am.
Right.
Celestial?
So here's another thing. The reason Bruce Matskin got my attention is because I was trying to have a, how can I put it, a discourse, constructive discourse, and I wasn't pulling any punches. And then he thought he was clever and called me an imbecile. So I showed him very quickly within 72 hours how much of an imbecile I was to find out what school he went into. And I went online. It's all legal. Research is legal, and because he put his companies out there, he also becomes a public figure because he advertises himself. So therefore, when he realized that, he woke up the wrong sleeping giant. But we digress. Now, after he stated that he got fired he put that into a motion. He actually added that to the courts. All right. But it was contradicted by the 3 people, especially the 2 people where contradiction can cause a lot of problems on both sides for Matskin and for Lynette, because they're saying, no, he asked us to be removed, so we removed him. Oh, they fired me as their attorney. So, okay, then lately, a couple of months ago, he then puts this spiel in that he didn't have nothing to do with it. He didn't know what was going on. He's not responsible and all that crap, what you're seeing here. And what he's
Emotions.
and at the end of the day, if it had been me and I was getting accused of illegally writing motions for a client, I mean, Bruce, I know you're listening, sunshine. I mean, you're an idiot because if I was you, I would have blamed Lips, Life Jacket Lips. I would have blamed Lufman. Oh my good God! I would have blamed Saran Wrap. I would have blamed the next door neighbor. I mean, I would have blamed your wife, who happens to be your manager for your legal company. So, yeah. And by the way, let us know what it's like not to be a lawyer. Pardon?
Zach is in chat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, more like requested to be released, not fired, was to save his own ass, in my opinion.
Yeah, but if you go to look at the motion he put in court, he told
Yeah.
that he got what's the terminology he used?
Fired. I see where
Yeah.
she's coming from though. He lied to save his own ass. Like he
Yep.
said he got released to save his own ass.
Yeah, and
Not
and here's the
because they
thing:
actually did.
Randy Socket and Co. All they need to do is prove exactly that he lied with that. That alone will make his world rock, and that means his yoga for witchcraft for yoga, and all that stuff will come in very handy when he's on the forecourt in prison.
Oh, Zach, I've been called an obese, uneducated, psychopathic stalker.
I didn't tell
And
anyone that. I didn't tell anyone.
Speaking of that,
Mhm.
if you are a member, we
Mhm.
are doing something very special and every members only. Yesterday, we decided to possibly, maybe, or maybe not read an email.
Oh yes.
We read an email.
Yes.
We read an email that's the reason I went to the police.
Oh, revenge! Can I have some revenge right now, very quickly?
Revenge away.
Oh, hi, Noel, sweetie, darling, honey bunny. What did you do in my stream, huh? Yes, you did, you naughty girl. Yes, you are. You slap on it wrist. Yes, you are. You naughty girl. Yes. Sorry, I
Look at
couldn't
the baby
resist that one.
talk.
Pardon?
We're all adults.
Yeah, I know, but I'm having fun. I've got heat stroke, so leave me alone.
You don't have heat stroke. You have heat exhaustion. There's a difference. If you had a heat stroke, you'd be in the hospital right now.
Listen, it sounded good at it just sounded really good at that moment. Okay, so just work with
Oh
me.
yeah,
on
but
this.
I'm uneducated, so.
Oh yeah, and plus, you're a stalker. So when are you actually going to leave me alone?
That's the person who's emailed me like 11 times.
Oh God! Do you know this is what gets
emailed
me?
me 11 fucking times. Gross.
Here's what gets me, and I showed it on my stream. Right now, look, you are a person who discusses topics, correct?
Yes, and really quick, I have to go discuss something with my daughter.
Yeah, and I'll just carry on. Now, here's the thing. Well, I showed it on my stream. I'm not going to go into it. It is a description from the crampons, right? And I find it very funny that look, at the end of the day, you say whatever you want to say, but don't dictate to people what they can and can't do when you do it all the time. For example, documents. You false flag people for the slightest missing redaction, but you allow the crampons to publicly put your personal information right there on screen, no redaction whatsoever. And by the way, if you want to argue with that one, I do have proof. Now, if you want to accuse Squid of being whatever, whatever, if you're calling her that, then I have got a question for you. What shall we call you? Simple. What do we call you? I mean, you've
I have a few words.
yeah. I mean, so that's
None
my
are
question.
appropriate for YouTube, but I have a few words.
So you heard what I was saying. So basically, if they're calling you that, Squid, what do we call them? That's a justified question or not?
I let my lawyer handle it. Oh, the lawyer that like she lied about. Dude, oh, I'd be so pissed if I were him. For the record, any of you watching, any of the hate watchers watching, I knew from the very beginning that Lips went to law school with my lawyer. Because of his ethical obligations, he told me within 30 seconds of our first conversation. I also know that he hasn't talked to her in
Oh
over a
God, I miss
decade.
drinking from a hose.
So her
Sorry.
being friends with him is like, no. And to imply that he has ethical issues because it's a conflict of interest to have him as my lawyer with her as the adversarial party. No, like I knew the whole time, and so did he.
Well, we're sort of like going into a different direction of the topic that we were going to discuss tonight.
True, but to imply that my lawyer has really bad ethics and so did his firm, while implying that he's friends with you, is like if I were that dude or anybody at that firm, I'd be super fucking pissed. Super fucking pissed. So, yeah. She's grown so much. Yeah. She's red. Yep. So, all right. So we're going to get back on topic. So what I figured we would do is because it's been a while since we've actually talked about this case, I figured we would go through Bruce's emails that he sent to the court clerk. Because we need a little refresher on what happened and why he's in this predicament to begin with. However, aloha. I was just reading about the judge, and he's a meticulous, procedural, and organized judge that is known to have a strict demeanor. Oh my God. And will not tolerate emotional accusations, vague conspiracy. You have made my day. Thank you. I had not looked up this judge yet. However, that just made my day. Yay, Alfie. Lips lied. Yeah, no way, Jose. Yeah, and it was the people who came to me concerned that she was telling the truth. And I'm like, you think she's lying about everything else? And yet, all of a sudden, she's telling the truth about this?
I mean, here's the thing
I just didn't say anything because I wanted Lips to be the first person that found out that my lawyer went to law school with her. I didn't want her to find out from the internet. I wanted her to find out when she got the email.
We're going to get back onto the topic in a minute, guys. But one thing before we do, what I find quite funny, and I really did find this funny. I actually laughed out loud. Is when Jeremy Hales would go and talk obviously after the court case and everything that he said. I was peeing myself laughing because she probably acted like a spoilt 10-year-old just having a wrist slap for misbehaving. And after that court case, look what happened. They whined and complained and cried about it. And then they go, oh, they're all telling lies. They're all telling lies. Let's look at the history of the last 18 months, shall we? This is where people make the mistake. They slip up. Their own actions, their own words create the problems for them. And people need to think before they speak. They need to think before they act.
And that is one of the reasons that I just like to read documents, is because the documents, if the documents are lying, the person who wrote the documents are the ones lying, not me. Nice move, psychological warfare. Well, I never said that I was a nice person. Also, my lawyer's a Navy veteran who just happened to be the same rating as me and worked on the same aircraft as Mr. Squid. So,
just for the record, there's no favoritism in the professional relationship between Squid Pro Quo and her now attorney. For the record, Your Honor, members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks.
However, it's like, it was like if I could like spin the wheel and get a lawyer, like the best one, like the best possible outcome besides the named partner. Because the named partner, like he would never waste his time. He would never waste his time on my. He would never waste his time on libs. Let's put it that
Can I
way.
just can I just point something out?
He got bigger fish to fry.
Something I would like to point out. We need to remember here. Squid's a lawyer, employed, has a job. 6 years, retired from no longer a lawyer, talks crap. Yeah. So there's it's day and night. What's it? How many hundreds of lawyers went to school with her? So what? That doesn't. That's a good point. How many lawyers do they need to talk?
No, and that was when he told me. That was kind of my mentality of, you went to law school with her, you graduated a decade ago, more than a decade ago, like, fine, like, okay. Like, are you friends? He said no. I'm like, okay.
He's Billy No Mates, isn't he?
He hasn't talked to her in a decade.
I mean, like, what? There's only one word I can say to this: delusional. I mean, there's nothing else you can say, either nasty or nice. It's delusional. I mean, like Bruce Matskin, the guy thought that we've taken on this case, big YouTuber. There's been stories of big YouTubers, legal cases and stuff like that. Look at Logan Paul and all that. And basically, he got in class 300 and she was.
No, but that's legit, though. In a class of 300, what do you call a lawyer who finished 300 in their class? A lawyer. What do you call a doctor who finished last in their class?
A doctor.
A doctor.
They still passed. Yeah.
So it's
yeah, but the thing is, they're all like, she's trying to be relevant, which she's not. Like, just like paint chips, they're trying to be relevant, and they're trying to get their name out there.
Yeah, she was making it sound, well, here's the thing, like they're bestie to get under your skin. Well, it didn't, because the goalpost moved. Because for a law firm that she supposedly interned at, she didn't even know that they did civil law. A simple 30-second Google search of their firm shows that they do criminal, civil, immigration, and personal injury. It does not take a lot to figure out that they do civil. So one, she tried to convince everybody that they didn't even do civil. And then when I had a consultation with them, all of a sudden it was, I can't afford it. And then after I can't afford it, and she actually got my response, it was, we're friends. So he's going to have to fire her as a client because it's a conflict of interest, because we're friends. The goalpost kept moving. If it was, yeah. So if he was actually best friends with Mark Najam, it would have been like, we're best friends. They can't take her on as a client because I have personal interest in that law firm. Like, it would have been from the very start, but the goalpost kept moving, which means she lied. And then it wasn't, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you individually. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue this person. Now she's going to add me to something else with Jeremy Hales. So like the goalposts keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't she like, I'm going to cover everyone in this. Doesn't she realize, like, when people say something, they point something out, there may be a case or whatever. Doesn't she realize that people these days have enough intelligence to click on Google and go, hello, Google, would you please tell me about so-and-so and so-and-so? And it will come up with the websites, with the information, everything. So unless she lives in a freaking box, it makes no sense to me. I mean, these people, all they have done, it's all about getting your name out there. Like being the chief editor of multiple online newspapers.
I have no idea what's happening right now. I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
It's like, where do you differentiate the difference between fantasy world and reality?
Bye, Rick. You have a good day. Say bye.
No.
Yeah, it's got a little weird, but so getting back to the topic and Bruce will at least take people's criticism. He doesn't like it, I'm convinced, but at least he doesn't he's not sue happy because people talk about him on the internet, which
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, yeah.
devil's advocate.
No, you don't know. No, I'll give you that. Like, there's been times where he and I were having discourse, and he took it, and I'll give him that. But the thing is, his principles were like totally non-existent.
Motion.
Yeah,
Motion. Sorry.
So,
I heard
emotional
Megan say
damage.
that, and now I can't get it out of my head.
What, the word emotional damage?
Motion.
Motion. Ladies and gentlemen, the motion to follow through. Thank you.
Motion.
The motion.
Like, how do you have to contort your face in order to?
Go on, do it. Go on, just
Can't. It hurts.
Motion.
It hurts. Oh.
The motion to allow
his nose.
stupid people to think.
I just put it in a thumbnail.
Except, wait a minute, what's that? Except when you talk about his, hey, listen, he like that dude, he can put his head out of a window and he's got no fuel left. He will be able to sail down that road at least 15 miles an hour. Trust me.
So,
Just saying.
There's the emails. Oh. Curry took a shower today. I have to go through and redact this just in case your hands are dirty.
Yeah.
Go wash your hands.
Motion.
It's motion, like a moo cow.
Yeah. You see, here's what I can't understand though.
What? Hey.
Why is he? Why, like, one thing I've noticed, either they've all fallen out, or he's trying to keep a low profile because he's brought so much attention onto himself.
I think he's trying to keep a low profile. I'm convinced that he's just trying to keep a low profile. Because, like,
No.
Wouldn't you want to? I mean, if I had a realization that,
well, I've got a bigger set of balls than him, so obviously I'd be standing my ground. And if at the end of the day, if someone came to me with
also not acting foolish.
Well, no, I wouldn't be going around trying to bring like something that try to brag about a case that he tried to. Oh God, I mean, there's so much on him. We could be here till tomorrow morning and still not even scratch the surface.
There's just a lot of emails here right now, or that I have to redact. So I'm just going through and making sure that I
Jeffrey.
do redact them so that I'm not, because the last thing I want to do is have YouTube mad at me. Because I've contacted.
Oh, have you noticed a change on YouTube, by the way?
Huh?
Have you noticed a change?
What change?
If you look at your thing, it's got like views, then it's got ads and stuff like that, and then right next to it, it's got the counts and that. I'll show you later.
Okay. It's
because at first I thought my YouTube was broken, and then it was like, oh right. Excuse me.
So this is hold on. I have a bunch of stuff in here that I have to like.
That the guys in chat, they've suddenly gone into this motion.
I know. I know.
It's funny. Even Robert Brown is sitting there like, I don't think I ever heard the Queen stress to in motion. Oh shit. Yeah.
Then we have the disciplinary council from Connecticut. All right. So I'm trying to find the actual. Do you know when you have so many documents? And like, I figured we'd go over the
Mm.
Mooing? Jesus. Why are we mooing?
I don't know.
Why are we mooing?
Motion. It's like saying motion in slow motion. It's like, hello, how are you? We're going to have a motion.
It takes effort and like it's people that like talk with a not a lisp, the what's it fucking called? The
Think. Come on, think.
you know what I'm trying to say. The
I would if I were if I had crystal ball. No, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Common sense.
No, the speech thing, the vocal fry. It's like that takes effort and that hurts. Why do you guys do that? Why don't you just talk normally? Like, why don't you just talk normally? Like,
Who?
no, the people that talk with a vocal fry. Say like
Do
motions and shit.
you want me
It's
to
like,
ask?
no.
I can ask the Queen. Maybe she's got an answer for it. She's very intelligent.
Well, she doesn't also talk with a vocal fry, so she wouldn't know because she talks
That's
like a normal human being.
good point. Well presented. Carry on. I'm glad you said that because she heard that. By the way.
Well, she does. If you ever heard her talk, be it she's Welsh, so take that one with a grain of salt. Just kidding.
ooh, that's fighting for where it comes from. Hey, baby squid, sweetheart, give mummy a hug. Oh, she's reading something on the phone. I think she's reading an email.
Mm.
Or she's tired. No, she's tired. Yeah. Yep. Off she goes.
Oh.
That's
vocal fry doesn't use any more energy. When I try to do it, that shit hurts. It's like trying to talk like Fleabag. It's out. It honestly. Lips is a valley girl. Doesn't have the intelligence.
1 second. Let me just respond to this.
Not that.
The reason you don't put it on the back of your neck is because the neck is your natural thermometer, so it controls your temperature.
Ugh.
There you go.
And I'm going to let you read this.
Okay.
However,
yes,
this was the order granting the motion to strike unauthorized communications. I have to go take care of a little's
okay.
toilet
Have you got a disclaimer that you want to put up first before I read it out? Because obviously a lot of people are going to go, oh.
This is from December or
can you send me that document so I've got it here and then I can read it? So if you don't come back,
I think so. I will probably be back before you.
Oh no, I'm not going to put it up. I'm just going to read it.
No, before I'm able to send it to you, I'd already be back and done.
Oh, okay. Then, well, make it a little bit smaller and then I'll read it from your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, please prepare yourself for a story.
Hold on.
Okay. Order granting motion to strike unauthorized communication and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law. This cause came before the courts on December the 17th, 2025, upon defendant Jeremy Hale's motion to strike unauthorized communications for the sanctions for unauthorized practice of law, Doc 95, and the court hearing arguments of counsel. And being fully advised in the premises, it is hereby ordered and adjudged as follows. Defendant motion is granted. The court finds that Bruce Matskin is not licensed to practice law in Florida and has not been admitted pro hac vice in this matter for mortals pro hac vice. The court further finds that Bruce Matskin has engaged in communications with the court and parties in this case, including emails dated October 6, 2025, October 7th, 2025, and October 9th, 2025, which constitutes... Can you scroll up? Thank you. Which constitutes...
Yeah, she keeps pushing...
unauthorized practice of law, a third-degree felony per Florida State paragraph 454-23, referable for prosecution to the Florida Supreme Court, page 1 of 3. 4. All communications, including emails and any legal documents sent or prepared by Bruce Matskin, in this case, are hereby stricken from the record. 5. Bruce Matskin is hereby admonished for engaging in the unauthorized practice of law in Florida without proper admission to the Florida bar or pro hac visa admission to the state. 6. Bruce Matskin is hereby enjoined from further communication with the courts until properly admitted pro hac vice pursuant to Rule 1.200 of the Florida Rules of General Practice and Judicial Administration or association with Florida counsel who actively participates in the matter. 7. Sieben. Plaintiff Michelle Preston is hereby ordered to identify to the court and all parties the name of anyone not licensed to practice law in Florida and has not been admitted pro hac vice in this court who gives legal advice to her in matters before the court. Oh, Schmied. Or drafts paperwork on her behalf, which is then submitted to the court in the future. The court reserves jurisdiction to enforce the terms of this order done and ordered in chambers at Levy County, Florida, the 18th day of December 2025.
I figured we'd just get a kind of a rewind of why this hearing is set and what Bruce wants stricken now that there's a new judge.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I don't think having a lawyer will help him.
Yeah,
but here's the thing.
Hi, Eric.
Bruce Manskin's in the chat. Manskin, not Matskin.
Oh, yes, Manskin. Our beloved Manskins. Hi, Manskins. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
It is not the real. It is not the real Bruce.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's the.
Yes.
It's the fake account.
It's the one with a sense of humor.
Yes.
Yes.
Although I think I did see the real one in Jeremy's chat on Sunday night.
Yeah. I mean, like, do you know what? The first time I saw Bruce Manskin in my stream, I was like, playtime! And then it turned out to be someone else.
Yeah. The last time that Bruce was here, I made him, well, I don't think he's been here in like a year and a half.
Didn't he get a free?
Because I said, if you're going to talk shit, at least send it in a super chat.
Yeah, didn't he get a free membership once?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah,
not in a while though.
Yeah, it's funny, you know.
Buckshot, if your wife is in the room, here you go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce, you could use that stuff as well. Don't eat it though.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. Sorry, it's a. Do you think MP will actually tell the truth? I have my doubts.
No.
Yeah, I'm.
No.
I'm not sure anybody knows how to tell the truth. We've lived in a society that has normalized not telling the truth and being okay with people not telling the truth. That I think people think that that's an acceptable behavior.
Yeah. I don't want to put Lizard Lady down too much, but doing the research, looking at all the history and her behavior over the last 20 plus years, if you wanted to get truth out, like, let me give you the difference. Going to Las Vegas and probably winning 20 grand and being happy for about 10 minutes, or listening to Lynette Preston for 1 week and every single word she says is a lie. No disrespect, because I mean, she has a history, and all you have to do is do the research. You know, we don't have to spoon feed you the history. Think about it. Perfectly beautiful house, and then moves to a dump. I don't get that. I still can't get my head around that.
I can't. I
can't get my head around that. I mean, I don't want to be nasty or negative, but I just
No,
can't.
just from a purely, if I didn't know anything about this at all, I didn't know who Lynette was. And I really don't talk about Lynette that often because I don't, she's irrelevant to me in the sense of
Don't,
like,
babe, be careful. She probably might call you person guest.
well, she's irrelevant to me in the sense of her story is really not what I'm interested in. There's plenty of channels talking about her. I'm interested in like the legal case, her
Mm,
part in that, but like all the extra stuff and the stuff of her moving there has been talked out. The stuff about her, like what happens at the flea market or whatever, and that so many people, other people are addressing that.
mm.
I'm only interested in the documents, which is generally her lawyer. And since she has her cases on a stay because of the bankruptcy, the only documents I'm really covering from her are the bankruptcy documents, which are kind of boring at this point and not really
I mean, like,
they don't
here's
they're just procedural at this point. There's nothing
yeah,
like bombshell or it's just like a yeah, this was dropped, this was
yeah.
dropped, this was dropped. Not really a not like
Can
Bruce's motions where you're like, "Oh my god, did someone really say this shit in a motion?"
mm. Right. I don't know if you can remember. This is just around the time you and I met, and I turned. This is many moons ago in a far, far galaxy, far, far away. Right. I turned around to you, and I turned around to other people, and you can go and ask the people who are, where I said this to. I said the moment Bruce Matskin got, if I said if Bruce Matskin becomes her lawyer, it's going to go away from the fact of the matter, and it's going to be about them. It's going to be about Bruce Matskin and the crampons and everything else. And it took between 3, 6, probably about 8, 9 months, and it went from Lynette Preston and John Cook versus Jeremy Hells to them, anti what the hells versus what the hells. And personally, I would have after with Silverman, after she, they bailed on that last court case. She should have turned around and said, right, okay, yeah, I'll put my hands up. I'm going to follow this cease and desist, blah, blah, blah. I'll take any punishment you got, and then moved on with her life. But no, she thought that she was right. She thought that she was clever. She's never wrong. Next thing you know, you got Deuce Boy joins in, all hell breaks loose. And 2.5 years later, here we are.
And it's just one of those things of like before I started covering this case, I was never covering this case because I thought both sides made mistakes that I was like, I was in a, on a Reddit, am I the asshole post where you can decide everybody sucks here. I was
Mm,
kind of in that, like, I don't agree with neither side 100%. So I'm just going to
mm.
like mind my business. But then Bruce decided to talk about my child.
Yeah, that
And
was
there are
bad.
people who literally get mad at me because I literally am honest. I say the only reason I started talking about this case to begin with is not
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't have an interest in it. Um, I had an interest in it. I was just minding my business because there was enough other people covering it, for one. And two, I kind of thought everybody sucked at a certain point. So I was like, let me just not do it. I have other stuff to do. But then Bruce decided to talk about my child and decided to try to troll my channel and talk about CPS and send other people to threaten to call CPS on me. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, um I'm not a vexatious person,
Mm-hmm.
but I am a petty and vindictive person. So when you go after my child, you just became my target. And if I can make your life a living hell simply by reporting on publicly available documents, which
Mm-hmm.
is perfectly within my First Amendment right. Lips take note.
Mm-hmm.
What you put in publicly available documents, I publicly availably got from Levy County, from Pacer. Guess what? From Orange County, I'm publicly reading them, and if that embarrasses you, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
What
So
happened?
my vindictive ass was like, oh, I'm going to start reading what Bruce does because he's an asshole, and I'm going to talk about him, and I'm going to make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And people
What did I say to you
on the
that night,
hillside
Squid?
got mad at me for that. Specifically, Lady Tammy got mad at me. Oh, you're not friends with Jeremy. You can't talk about this case. One, I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Bitch.
Yeah.
But secondly, nobody's gonna come after my child and expect me to like sit idly by. I'm not going to do anything illegal because I'm a better person than that, but I'm gonna do everything to be a fucking annoying little pain in your ass. Like I call it the dripping faucet that no matter how hard you try to fix it, it's just gonna keep drip, drip.
Can you remember what I did that night when you told me?
I don't know.
What was the first thing I said to you? I was on someone else's platform and I got a message, and I'm not sure who. And I think the person's still in this chat tonight. I got a message from that individual that said, "You better go over to Squids and see what's going on." And basically, I saw the comments, and I went to Squid without fucking beating a breath. I went, "Give me the link right now." And I came on this platform and I basically declared fucking war on Bruce Matskin.
He never did apologize. He backtracked and lied. And so did Fleabag. And that's why usually I don't call people names. Like Luthman, I still call him Luthman because he hasn't actually like called me any names that I know of. I don't call people names. I don't have to like them. John Cook, I don't like him. And I really don't like him now because he assumed that Lips was telling the truth about my lawyer and said, bye-bye to that lawyer, Squid. Yeah, right, bitch. No fucking thank you.
I just take the piss out of him.
Well, here's the thing. I still call him by his name because it's a basic human decency until you attack my child. And when you joke about my child choking, and I still say, Bruce, if you choke on an Apple Pencil, or if you don't choke on an Apple Pencil and you can get an Apple Pencil down far enough where it hits your gag reflex, you probably have an OnlyFans account.
Stephen Bear, Squid has never, ever since I've met her, ever done anything illegal except stand for
he's not. He's encouraging me to, and it's never going to work because
I get what you said, but I was going to say so, but you shot my balloon down because I was going to make a joke, but I was going to say ever do anything illegal. Well, what was it? 811.
Oh yeah, that's my right within my household. So that's not a my doorbell reloads.
Yeah. So Steve Bear, please don't misunderstand. I was actually going to crack a joke, but obviously,
don't encourage anybody to come to my house. Which is why I went to the cops with people like online trolling me and then trying to incite shit because I don't suggest anybody come to my house. It's not a good idea for anybody. It's not a good idea for anybody. So
that's why I want to move to the state. That's why I want to bring my furry friends and my beloved queen to the United States and move to Texas because when I moved to Texas,
I'm ordering myself a stop box this week because this stays here and the other part stays in a part where the little can't access it.
Yeah.
But I would like to keep them both together so it'll be quicker.
Head height.
So, but that's my side chick. She comes with me wherever we go.
Yep.
That's Linda.
Head height, Squid.
That's
Place
Linda.
it head height. No, anyway, so let me ask you a question, okay? If I may be allowed to remind you of that evening regarding the comments, especially from how can I put this? From alt accounts that were created by Tamara Matskin and Bruce Matskin. Interesting.
Oh, Steven, ain't legal the bar fight, but it's fun. The only bar fight that I can remember being in, ask my dad the next time he's in chat. He's driving right now. He's in Atlanta. But when next time he's in chat, ask my dad about the bar fight because he was there when I got in a bar fight.
I love bar fights. I used to love them.
My dad was in the bar with me, drinking with me when I got in a bar fight, and he's the reason I got in a bar fight.
Yeah.
My dad. Somebody called my dad what you guys call a cigarette. And I told both of them, they were arguing back and forth. I told both of them to shut the F up, and neither one of them did. So I walked over to the guy that called my dad a slur. And my dad's straighter, my dad is not gay to begin with, but anyway. And I put 3 fingers in his chest, and apparently I pushed him a little harder than I thought, and he went flying off that bar stool.
Wait a minute. So your dad wasn't happy that evening? He wasn't happy?
My dad my dad was arguing with somebody, and I defended.
No. I was being a bit facetious. Basically, that word in the old days, before it got used for a difference of gender, was known as happy.
Yeah. No. The FAGGOT. FA.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a jawbreaker.
Yeah, that would have been a jawbreaker. I went over to the bar stool and I put 3 fingers in the guy's chest.
Yeah, that's definitely a jawbreaker.
And apparently, I sent him flying off that bar stool.
You both have a wonderful day, and thank you very much, Bruce Madskin, or shall I call you None Your Business, or Nunya, or whatever. But thank you very much, and congratulations, America, for 250 years of age. I'm not sure when that's happening.
Really wish that the U.S. would be playing Great Britain on the in the World Cup on the 4th.
Nah, you've already got a good team over there. You've already got the jocks over there, so we don't need to send anyone else.
I did not throat punch. I just put 3 fingers in his chest where his name tape would be in uniform, and just caught him off guard, I guess. And he went flying, and he got up, and he grabbed onto my arm, and I put him in a rear naked choke because it was either if I let him go, he was going to punch me, and we couldn't have that. So I put him in a headlock and put my elbow in his back and just held him there. I didn't make him go to sleep, but I held him there until he decided that he didn't want to fight me anymore.
Right, do me a favor. When you make a fist, bring your middle finger up a little bit more. Bring the other fingers down. If you shut up. No, put it back down. Right, bring the knuckle up a bit. Right. If you ever want to put someone down and not richly put them on a freaking gurney or close to, right? The side of your throat where the Adam's apple is. No, I know, but you know where the Adam's apple is, right? If you put 2 fingers next to it, you hit someone there, it will make them go, and that will, yeah.
I did not.
In self-defense, of course.
Because I did have a lot of restraint because at that time I was going to Rufus Sport in Milwaukee. And if you live in the state of Wisconsin, you know what Rufus Sport is. I was doing jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts, and I was afraid of being arrested. Hence why I did not put him to sleep. I did not want to be arrested. I did not want charges. I just wanted him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, over here, right, we've got a fantastic thing called a preemptive strike. However, the preemptive strike can only be done with minimal force. So therefore, if you really have got a good slap, you slap the crap out of their side of their face, and that usually does the job. Oh, stop.
I got 1, 2, look.
Wait.
I meant deadlift. I did deadlift.
Oh my God.
155 pounds, 40 times.
Turn into a fish. Jesus. Everyone's telling me to drink water. I'm drinking fucking water. Jesus.
I did 5 rounds of a 450 meter row and 8 deadlifts at 155 pounds. So.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this in front of everyone, Squid.
Yeah.
I am very proud of you.
That's for Zach calling me a fat ass.
Yeah. So basically, it balances itself out. No, but your training, the way you're getting stuck in, yeah, you could be a good influence to other ladies if you actually put those videos up.
Yeah, I'm starting to again. I just still have like 30 pounds to lose. So, you know.
That's
But
a good.
anyway,
That's a
getting back
very good
to
thing to do there,
this
Robert.
one. So this was after the emails. I don't have all the emails I thought I did. So we're going to oh, is Nanny leaving? Nanny
Oh my
leaving?
god, I love a good
Oh,
slapper.
y'all have an awesome stream. I got to get to cleaning the house. Had a cardiologist appointment in the morning, so the day is behind. I hope your appointment went well. Oh,
That's
oh.
fucking hell. Yeah, Squid used to have an Adam's apple when she was fucking. Oh shit! Usually I would say shit like that. Yeah, yeah. Hey, have a nice flight, Steve.
Don't be spreading rumors.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Don't be writing checks your ass can't cash.
Dr. Pepper. Darling, can I have a Dr. Pepper, please?
Hey, it's too hot for Dr. Pepper. Water, sir. Water. I got out of bed. Ta-da! Oh, y'all are crazy. Many years ago, some of these stories should be for members only. Like I need to do a members only ask me anything, and these are some of the stories I should tell, along with my mother-in-law stories. If y'all want to hear some of that shit. Whew. Yeah. If y'all want to hear some of the mother-in-law stories, put a 1 in the chat, and we'll do a members only next week, and I'll tell some of the mother-in-law stories because they be you think you have a mother-in-law from hell. Mr. Squid cut off his mother because, yeah, when a son goes, yeah. Oh, after listening and, whoops, sorry. There you go. After listening and hearing all sides, if just one says a name in passing, they can get sued. Makes no sense. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the things. Like, I don't like Bruce. Bruce knows I don't like him. Bruce doesn't like me. Bruce tried to kiss my ass in some emails a couple years ago when I said I don't play well with others, and everybody thought it was a giant freaking joke. And then we realized that my VA paperwork says I literally don't play well with others. However, with that being said, he can take the criticism. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people talking about him, but he understands that that's people's First Amendment right, and I can respect that because he talks shit about us too. He talked shit about me. And as a result, I talk shit about him. But guess what? It's each of our First Amendment rights. I don't have to like him, the things he says about me, and he doesn't have to like the things I say about him. However, he understands that it's a First Amendment right. That's
Can I
more than
just
I
ask
can
a
say
question?
that's more than I can say for this current bitch.
Can I just ask a question, please? Because I wasn't here at the time.
Yes.
Why is everyone pressing 1? Why am I afraid?
I said I would do a members only, ask me anything, and I would tell some mother-in-law stories.
Oh, snap. Right, okay. Whew, saved. Right, I've got
like
my water, got my
like
Dr.
the I'm sorry, that's not your fault. That's just the way God made you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jeffrey hit the nail on the head. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but yeah, Bruce Matskin had one aim. He wanted people to cover the mac and cheese because
I
that's
was
one thing I've
control of the
noticed.
channels at the time, and he didn't care. He didn't care about me at the time.
Yeah, he was just using you. He was trying to get a platform. But the thing is, this is what I can't understand. Only recently, Luthman has started on his own channel, right? Bruce Matskin has had a YouTube channel since what, 14 years. So why is he not using his own YouTube channel? Why is he not growing it? But he wanted to go on other people's channels. Because I'll tell you why. Because he didn't want the negative publicity to come to his channel. Common sense, really.
Well, and here's the thing, before, with some people that only talk about the same thing over and over again and only make content off of what other people's content is about, like they watch everybody else's stream from that day and talk about how much they hate what other people talk about. If you really thought you were being bullied, like how about you make content on like studies about what happens when people are bullied or online bullying and unaliving statistics, and like there's like 10 topics that I can think about. If you truly believe you are being bullied, there is like 10 topics without even thinking about it that I can think of to make content about. Yeah, it might not be the most popular and it might not be the ones that'll get you clicks, but it's ones that will get you credibility.
Mm.
Like it's things that will get you credibility if you are talking about, hey, I've been bullied, here's how we can prevent it from happening to other people. Because at the end of the day, bullying is subjective to a point. Like you think that somebody's being a bully, they may or may not be. That's a subjective in a sense. Obviously, some things are past the point and everybody knows what a bully looks like. But certain things, sometimes when you get your feelings hurt, that's not somebody bullying you. That's like a Monday. That's a Wednesday. Like that's part of life, is you're going to get your feelings hurt sometimes because that's life. But if you truly thought that you were being bullied, there are things that you can make content about that might help somebody else.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to distinguish the let's play a victim and let's play the real victim. That's the problem, is finding bullying happens everywhere in life. There's no ifs or buts about it. However, this day and age, people play a game, and they don't realize that they're putting people who are suffering, who are being bullied, who have got issues. They're putting them to one side, and these people are suffering. So it's a double-edged sword, really.
And I am scrolling back in the comments because I think I missed a super chat from Rick. It was a $2 super chat, and I think I missed it, and I apologize. But Arkansas White Dove, are you by any chance duck hunter? Because Arkansas has some amazing duck hunting. Because that would be, we need to take a vacation. Like, huh? Just yeah. Then this, I can't imagine raising a child. That's one thing. Like I started saying it before, and then we got sidetracked. But taking everything that I know about both sides out of the equation, and if I knew that someone lived in a house with close access to hospitals, in a house that had been renovated, whether it had been or not remains, I don't care. It's none of my business. I really don't give a shit. But so-called had been renovated, and they moved to basically an empty lot with a property that had a house that at the time was not able to be lived in. That's farther away from medical care when you have a child that you claim has a life-threatening illness. It doesn't add, like, something's just not right there. Like something does not. You have a roof, you have running water, you have a good home, decent schools in Northport, larger city, closer to hospitals.
Because she lied. She lied to too many people.
And it's just it.
And what does she do when she gets caught? She runs.
And then Malin, thank you for the 20 Swedish krona. Toilet fund. That was like a year and a half ago, or a year ago, and I will never live that down. When we first moved into this house, we had to get a plumber because our toilet was just running all the time, and I told Malin, and a year later, I have still not lived it down.
And there's something else as well. If Lynette hadn't relied on the crampons, right? And she would have. I mean, she makes enough money a month. She could have sorted those permits out herself. But she waited and waited and waited, and excuse after excuse after excuse. And then she got lied to by the crampons. And when it was too late,
Yeah, the so-called grifter got out-grifted.
yeah,
The user got used. And I kind of feel for her because devil's advocate, I kind of feel for her because in a way, none of this shit was as bad as it was before people started inserting themselves. Like it was just Jeremy, George, John, and Lynette. And like that's it. And now it's worldwide with multiple people inserting themselves into shit. It's just, yeah. But Christine says Gen X doesn't give a rat's backside what people say about them. Well, here's the thing. A certain someone is older than me. And I'm borderline Gen X. I'm the
old.
lost generation that's not Gen X, but like we're technically millennials, but we don't fit in with millennials. And someone is older than me and apparently gives a lot of shit about what people say about her. So that's I get what you're saying, and in general that's true, but there are outliers, and Voldemort is one of them. I'm gonna start calling her Voldemort because she gets mad every time you say her name. So, and hey Dion, how are you? Long time no see. From Utah, I used to duck hunt every Friday before school in high school. I haven't duck hunted since the little was born. Yeah, that generation.
I can remember when we used to drink water out of a tap or run into a farmer's field and steal the rhubarb and then go in the house and steal sugar and start eating rhubarb with sugar.
Too many cooks in the kitchen makes big mess. Yes. Yeah, that's yeah. So this one is after the emails. This is from the investigator of the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel in Hartford, Connecticut. You don't often get an email from Redacted. Good morning. I am the investigator in the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel in Connecticut. My office was notified that Bruce Matskin, a third party in that case number, engaged in the unauthorized practice of law in the state of Florida. Since Mr. Matskin is a licensed attorney in Connecticut, our office was looking into the sanctions that were granted to see if reciprocal discipline was warranted. However, on the Levy County OCRS page, I could only find the order granting the defendant's motions for sanctions, court actions notes ordering sanctions from December 17th. Neither the document states what the sanctions are. Well, that's because they aren't being actually given out until the case is over, the bankruptcy is over, because for reasons, However, it's interesting to see what will come of this too.
You know what this means, don't you? Hey, Bruce, you're in trouble, mate.
Possibly. I mean, not. This is the thing. Like, we can't say exactly what will happen yet. We can't say exactly what will happen because we are not privy to those communications. However, people are not happy with him. So people not be happy. People be upset. Angel, no. We're making a mess.
I just find it. I mean, looking at that document, because I must have missed that one. That there means that the disciplinary board are fully aware of what's going on. So that means they So once the ball starts rolling, it looks like our friend Bruce is going to answer some questions. And here's the thing. With all these people on the anti-what the hells flapping their gums, 1 minute they're all on the same platform together for months and months and months and months and months and months. And now that all the shit's hitting the fan and their little crusade is falling apart, you watch them disappear into the woodwork. It's only a matter of time.
It's just interesting. Well, I will get you more water in just 1 second.
Yep.
So it just reiterates our disappointments that Belatho was unable to file sanctions for Bubbles in time for the bankruptcy stay. Yeah, I do. But remember,
Thank you,
had he
Dion.
shown up, it would have been monetary sanctions and it would have been easy. Monetary sanctions are so easy. It's you write a check and we're good. It's like paying a speeding ticket. You write a check and we're there. Like you're done, fine, whatever. You paid your dues and you're good.
I personally think he didn't have the money.
Interesting theory. I don't know. Possible.
Well,
However, when you don't show up for things, you have I've been saying it since the start. Like, I know it seems like it was a couple of months, and yes, it was. However, this isn't the judge's only case, and I'm not saying that Belatho is 100% right. I'm just saying it's that situation of he has to talk because he is just a magistrate. He has to talk to the judge, the district judge. He also has to talk to possible the bar in Florida because he was pro hoc vice. He
mhm.
probably has to talk to the Massachusetts and Connecticut bars because that's where he's licensed. He also has to look at the Northern District, the rules of the Northern District of Florida, which I believe is 70 pages long. Like he has to look through all of these things to figure out what he is able to do. And
I
that
agree
takes
with Robert Brown on
time
this one.
and it sucks because a
I
lot of
agree
that
with that.
takes time. And this is not his only case. We
Mm.
forget that these are not these judges' only cases. And that sucks. But had he shown up, it would have been, and we can go back and forth because people will be pissed. Randy got money sanctions. Well, Bruce would have got monetary sanctions too had he shown up. Had he had the balls to show up, he would have gotten monetary too, and we wouldn't be having this conversation because he would have had the balls to show up, taken his punishment like a grown ass adult,
I'm a
and
professional.
you know,
Questionable that, but yeah. I mean, Cynthia's got a good point. I mean, like that he
yeah.
got
Well,
sanctioned
in
four
here,
grand.
I hope the delay is that was because Belatho may have wanted far more than money out of Bubbles. I believe that, yeah,
Yeah,
that Cynthia and Robert both,
yeah.
yeah,
And
4K pay, fine, but
yeah, may I just quickly interject?
yeah,
Now, I agree with both Cynthia's and Robert's comments, but also it's up to the judge how much he can sanction each lawyer. So he probably sanctioned 4 grand for what's his name again? Randy Shockett. It could have been less, or it could have been more for Bruce.
well, it was 2 grand per motion, so it would have been 4 based on what he said in previous documents or in previous orders.
Then
It was
it'd have
going to
been
be
six
4
grand.
grand for
It'd have been 6 grand for Bruce because he put 3 motions in, didn't he?
it would either 4 or 6. I believe it was 4.
Okay.
I believe it was 4.
Yeah,
But
because
here's
I
the
thought it
thing,
was
if you
12
can't
grand.
afford,
Yeah,
well, and
sorry.
if he wants to use the excuse you couldn't, or I can't afford to travel to Florida, then why did you take a case in Florida?
And also, why did you hire a security company? And why did you receive 6 grand
Yeah.
for a lawyer?
And I know 4K was what Randy paid, but BBB was far more painful. Yes, but the judge had specifically said in one of his orders, and I'm going through my stuff to find the orders if I can go back that far, like to last April.
It's
Um,
messy. It's very messy.
yeah, it was an order where he said 2 grand per frivolous filing, and I believe he mentioned in one of his orders how much how many filings there was, or how many frivolous filings there were per attorney.
Mm.
So that's an order for
So basically, by him not turning up and everything else that's happened since, it looks like that he better fucking get a second job or do pole dancing competitions or something because he's going to be paying out of both pockets. And if he's really unlucky, he probably might even end up doing some time. But then again, I don't know your system over there. So me, I would throw him in. I would throw him in jail. Simple. 100 days per $1,000. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble.
Yeah.
This is why he's trying every trick in the book. And the fact that he actually said that he wasn't aware. I mean, what was that freaking motion he put in where he said he wasn't aware of? I mean, the guy either has a memory of a goldfish, or he doesn't, or someone else is writing his motions.
Or he's just lying.
That, yeah.
Which is anything could be the case. And I don't think I saved it. And I don't know why.
Oh, this is not going to go. I mean, Robert just said he's got multiple sanctions out against him. So
yeah, the judge said bring your checkbook. Yeah, but he mentions 2 each. That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure, and I couldn't find the. I have about 100 documents just in this section right here alone. So.
And then people want to and then they want to and the thing. Here's the thing, we're talking about these idiots.
And this is where people get confused because I was in the wrong freaking lawsuit. I was in Fed 2, and it was like, no, it's Fed 1 where that hearing was, because that's where he yeah. Oh,
I mean, here's the biggest problem that Bruce has done. He may be putting his motions and everything else, but everything that he's put in, 90% of it, he's discussed publicly. And you say, yeah, you can't judge him publicly. But the thing is, if you're talking about something that you're going to do or you have done, there's a big bloody difference. If you're saying, oh, I'm going to put a motion in, it's going to knock there, right? And you say it before you put it in, wouldn't that be classified as biased? Wouldn't that be? There's another word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. What's the word?
There's a lot.
I can't think. This whole case is just an absolute
Yeah.
It's like when someone turns around and says, "Hey, we're going to be fighting through a village. Okay, we're going to be playing fish today, ladies and gentlemen." Well, what does that stand for? Fighting in someone else's house.
Okay, so in his 3/27/2025 order, document 118, his footnote says the following filings will be addressed at the hearing, all of which appear to be possible violations of FRCP 11 because they were frivolous and or presented for improper purposes. Defendant's motions for reconsideration 78, defendant's motion for reconsideration 82, plaintiff's motion for dismiss counterclaim 85 and 86.
Premeditated, that's what. There you go. I found the word premeditated.
Here. I will, instead of me, just, here you go. So right there. And this is why I save all the documents and we keep them and we do a refresh, because with him being brought up again, we need a Bruce refresh because he's been gone for a little while.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, their whole case has been talked about online way too much. Yeah, and like, so think about someone like Larry Foreman. When Bruce was representing, or whenever Lynette sued him in the thumbnail case, you didn't really hear him talk about it. He kept going on his other content, and you really didn't ever hear him mention it because it was an active case that he was involved in. And he has like an ethical obligation. Like even when he talks about cases that he's been involved with, it's cases that are completed. You never hear him discuss a case that he's actively involved with. It's always cases that are
completed. hang on a minute. Doesn't fucking Bruce Matskin still have an ongoing case with Larry Foreman, DUI guy?
Yeah, I haven't checked on that in a while because I don't have access to those.
I totally forgot about that.
I was sent the documents by the individual involved from the initial complaint, and then ever since then, I haven't checked back with him to get any more documents.
Mm.
I don't want to bother him with it because he's so busy. Like I hate asking people for things. Like it's not my. You need help? What do you need help with?
I totally forgot about that. Oh god, this case is an absolute fubar. And I've blown my nose just now, and it's the heat. By the way, I haven't got a runny nose or anything. It's just the heat. Oh yes.
She wants my help doing something that she can do. So, their case is the definition of ad nauseum. Yeah. So I'm gonna check the Levy County docket to see if there's anything else in there. I'm also going to go help my child again. And I will be right back. So, Spawn, you're in charge.
I didn't do it. You didn't see me do it. You can't prove nothing. What?
That's not what the chat said.
Good point. God damn it! I thought you guys were on my side. I really like to. I really like to be honest with you. I really want to see this case end. I think that with the amount of people who've emotionally involved themselves to a point where they believe everything that comes out of these people's mouths is beyond understanding, to be honest with you. The amount of grifting that's happened. But one thing that's come out of this is that a lot of people have got to know each other. But again, I personally think that Bruce is either going to end up in Nick, he's going to go to jail from one of them. He's going to lose his license. I predicted that the first time I met him. And the rest of them belong in a rubber room. Easy. And it's Mr. Sheepherder to you. But yeah, I will never forget that evening when he was fucking joking about Little, and yeah, that really fucking pissed me off. And a lot of people here, you have got some good heads on your shoulders. I must admit, I'm actually quite impressed with you, Robert Brown. Yeah, so I am impressed. Yeah, yes, I am.
The little has toast in the toaster, so I need to go. She was hangry, so I will have to do mama duties once more. Thank you for being patient with me and my mama duties because I love y'all. But mama duties come first.
Absolutely.
Because I love y'all, but I love her more.
It's okay. I'll look after these guys while you're gone.
Oh,
have no fear.
This is kind of a chill stream where it's just like, this case is like herpes will never go away. It just keeps flaring up occasionally.
I mean, do you know? Here's the right. I'm being very fucking serious on this one. When this case is over and done
Toast is done. I hear her yelling. I'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm going to put this to you guys in chat. Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're okay. Hope you're looking after yourself. Hope you're hydrated, and I hope you're sitting down. Now, here's my question: to this. What's going to happen when all this is done and over with? All right, people, it's like a high. I'm not saying that people are rug users here, but it's like you're on a high and then suddenly it's taken away from you. The detox for all of you, for everyone who's involved, the detox on this is going to be, it's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane, right? Because you've got on both sides, you've got people who created themselves. I just happened to fucking slide into it, but you've got people who created themselves, turned themselves into like the crampons. It wasn't a. They used Lynette and John as a stepping stone to get at Jeremy. That's fact. So what are they going to do when they're finished? Start attacking other people like they've done 4 years ago? You know, um, I mean, me personally, I can't wait because then I can start doing stuff that I can even do it now, but I like to stay focused on one thing. But one thing I can tell you, Squid and I, we're not going anywhere. Just so you know. Yeah, I mean Jeffrey. That's one of the reasons I am quite not. I don't think I'm shy. I'm just very humble, and I appreciate what you guys do for Squid, and I appreciate what you do for other big creators. I'm still a baby creator, but the problem is I say it as it is. But yeah, anyway. And my next question is this: when this is all over and done with, wonder what story is going to come out next with Lynette Preston and John Cook. What town are they going to move to next to cause same problems? There you go. I'll leave that with you, ladies and gentlemen, Ewoks and Wookiees. I'll leave that with you. And just remember, at the end of the day, even though these people talk out their asses, they're still human beings.
Orlando.
Who? Orlando? Are you? No. I am putting my foot down right fucking now. They go nowhere near Disneyland. No. No.
I hear there's a couple houses that are up for foreclosure.
No. Oh, good point. Oh, that's Orange County, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's different. But they need to be far away from Disney World as possible because I don't want them anywhere near the Star Wars characters.
So I'm just looking up really quick.
Did I just say that out loud? Sorry.
Oh boy.
I mean, seriously, did you hear what I was saying about what's going to happen when all this is over and done with?
People will never let it go because if they do, they don't have any other content.
I mean, me and you've got content to last for a lifetime, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, if y'all will subscribe to my other channel, I have more content over there. That I have more content over there than I know what to do with.
Yeah.
This one, this channel, I'm like, I enjoy this channel, but like, I love that channel more.
Jeffrey, I know that since I've been doing live streams, I know that I've been talking about this case, but one thing I can assure you, Sunshine, and you're going to hate me or love me for this, but I'm not going anywhere soon. That I can assure you of.
Yeah, everybody will suffer a...
Oh, yeah, a drop. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Everybody will suffer a which is why I've tried to talk about it only once a week, because I keep my my shit realistic, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I do want to start. I mean, I have. Yeah. I'll let that be a surprise. What I'm going to be doing. Just so you know, the reason I don't want them anywhere near Walt Disney is because I'm going to be working on an R2D2. Shh! Don't tell anyone.
So, just a reminder, there is that that hearing July 14th. Then there is the hearing July 30th in the Orange County case. And I'm just going to look really quick to see if there's any documents over there in that Shiza show.
So it's going to be busy for some people.
1 second over there. Orange County. And I haven't even looked at...
yes, that's also a good point. I'll be getting out of your basement.
Oh, yeah. Thank God. I need this space back.
God, yeah. Fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, footsteps. Boom, 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 boom.
Oof.
You can't believe how noisy it gets.
That's never mind.
Yeah.
We're just gonna like nope.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So there was a document
How's your phone,
file.
by the way, today?
Huh?
How's your phone?
My thumb?
Yeah, did you drop it again today or
My
crease your
phone?
finger?
Oh, my phone. I don't have possession of my phone, so I wouldn't really know.
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't accidentally do something today because someone else had it more
Yeah.
purpose.
Stacy, love ETM. Calming, great community, and very informative. You know
Yes.
the amount of emails that I've gotten from people that are like, this channel helped me so much. This channel helped me so much. And it's like, that right there is why I do what I do. That right there is why I love that channel. Like, this one is fun. This one, I get to be snarky. This one, we get to make fun of stuff. We get to talk about hot topics. We get to like laugh at lawyers for being ridiculous instead of professional. However, that one is my career. That's what I went to college for, because unlike what some people will tell you, I do have a college degree. I love my college degree. I just don't ever want to work in the medical industrial complex again because I saw shit during COVID that I don't ever want to see again.
Thank you, Marlene. Darling, Marlene says lots of love and hugs.
Night. She's got to do one more workout, hopping into bed.
Yeah.
Jumping into bed.
Wait, hang on a minute. Is that both at the same? No.
She said that one of the one thing that she did her workout today was getting out of bed, and her other workout for today is getting back into bed.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't even got out of bed. Technology today, I'd have been in bed all day. Just
So I'm not scrolling any farther down because that's that's Voldemort's name, and I didn't redact this. So, but this was filed yesterday in Orange County. Notice of serving responses to requests for admissions. Please take note. Defendant Voldemort, the bitch who shall remain nameless, has served responses to requests for admissions upon all parties in this case. Like, yeah, we know, bitch. We know.
Oh, she doesn't know what she's fucking. She thinks she knows what she's doing, but
Here's the thing: if you were some great fucking lawyer, how come you don't know shit?
Self-destructive, that comes to mind. The word self-destructive comes to mind.
Kiss my ass, DJ Radis.
Ah, wait a minute. I had a fucking. There was a disturbance in the force. He's here. He's here.
I know. It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he shall appear.
No, that's JK.
JKD Buck. No, JK Films. JK Films. There's so many JKs, and there's so many people with close
Yeah,
names.
g'day, Raz. How's it hanging, mate? What's your favourite colour, boy?
Don't ask questions that you really don't want to hear the answer to, because he will tell you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Most
Good to see you.
Word what? Bitch or Beetlejuice? Oh,
Yeah,
I also okay, I do need to share that one song from JK Films.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes.
I do need to share that. He updated it. He made
is
a
it the
song
one that
for
I
me.
played? Is it the one I played the other day, or is it a new one? Has he updated it?
I don't know. I don't know what you played the other day. Maybe I wasn't there.
It
However,
was before you play it. It was maybe too much for YouTube.
no, then it's this one's just the Be a Better Bitch.
Oh no, crack on, go for it.
So he made a song for me a while ago. But when I told him that I like, more rock alternative like stuff and not poppy stuff, he made a different song, or he updated it to be a little bit more rock like.
Fucking a bit more.
I am more like a Nirvana person, not Britney Spears kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So
Just
this
wait,
is
Stacey, you'll
from
see.
JK Films, Be a Better Bitch.
Oh yes.
Let's see if it'll play.
I'll mute myself.
This is the first time that I've played anything in Restream, so bear with me, please.
Squid was sitting in the dust chair scrolling. Thumb going fast, no real controlling. Checking messages, comments rolling. Half of them nice, half straight trolling. Phone lights up, she taps, she slid. Somebody commented squid. Be a better bitch! Okay, I'll try. Be a better bitch! Or at least be the best bitch you can be. That's kinda high. Be a better, I heard you G's. Be a better bitch. The best bitch you can be. I'm working on it. Squid blinked twice, said rude but fair. Fixed a crown, it wasn't there. Stood up straight, adjusted hair, guess I'll try. No promises, though I swear. Tried her best for half a day. Slipped right back into a bitchy ways. Saw that comment, rolled her eyes. Yeah, you can kiss my ass, nice try. Be a better bitch. Alright. Be a better bitch. Or at least be the best bitch you can be. I'll start tonight. Be a better bitch. Don't spare me, please. Be a better bitch. The best bitch you can be. I'm growing. Squid logged off, improved dish. Said go touch grass, you common goblin.
That was freaking awesome.
I love that.
I was sitting there going, you fucking. That is freaking awesome.
There is no video. I don't have videos for any of my songs because I don't know how to do that.
Rattus.
I don't know how to make AI videos. I am awful. I don't know how to do any of that stuff that is outside my purview. I am lucky that I know how to make anything.
Just turn around, look at the camera, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Rattus.
I made these graphics for the background by myself, for both this and this is for my other. Let's see if I can. For my other channel. Let's see.
I'll mute.
This is my other channel. So welcome to my other channel. I made that by myself too. I did all the logo by myself. I did everything by myself. However, that's all I know how to do.
That's
I am
good.
not good at
That's good. I like it. I like the other one as well with the NTSB with the plane and the radar and stuff.
Yeah, one's this. There you go.
Have you ever thought of trying to get the FAA radar feed, trying to get a GIF? No.
So,
if
you subscribe to my other channel, that is the background you will see. No one would want me to be a better bitch. Just saying, I'm hurting their most taste. I think that was in a response to. I think that was made in response to when the haters came out with the tree and I wasn't on it.
Oh yeah, my
And I
God!
said I needed to be a better bitch.
Just for the
So
record, everyone. When I spoke to Squid privately about that, it took me what 15 minutes to get a word in sideways. How pissed you
I
were?
said I
Is that
wanted
it?
my own damn tree.
Yeah,
Bitches.
yeah. That was ridiculous. I can't believe how disrespectful that was.
Everybody keeps saying they're gonna sue me, but yet I can't get my own damn branch.
Branch of what? Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I did get this today
Oh, what
from
is that?
one of my friends
Oh, no words, just hugs. Oh,
with a
no.
nice big old card. So, well, not a big old card, but a card with lots of words on it. So,
You see, there are genuinely. This is one thing I like about your community and my
well,
community.
that was from my one of my 3D friends.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, the community, like, oh yeah, you know what I'm going to say. I'm yeah.
Cheers. And I do have to get going before this one decides to pass out or try to kick my my desk over.
Yes, because she's become extremely quiet,
Mm-hmm.
relaxed.
And my arm is falling asleep.
Yes,
Ah.
she's not far. She's not far. She's going to go.
Yeah. Update. Grandpa officially has left this state of Wisconsin and will no longer be returning.
Oh shit! Really?
Mm-hmm. So he's near Atlanta right now. He will be
So
here
that's it.
tonight. His house is done. His house is ready to be moved into. His house is ready to be. Oh, his house is sold. His other house is sold. And you ready to go snuggle? Yeah. Can
So
you
he's
text
going to
me?
retire in Atlanta then, is he?
Huh?
Is he going to retire in Atlanta then, is he?
He already retired.
No, I mean settle down.
No, his house is like 5 minutes from here. He's just driving. That's why he's not here. That's why you
I
haven't
am
seen
so
him yet.
confused. So is he moving down now to you lot,
Yeah.
or? Oh right, okay,
You've
cool,
known
cool, cool,
that.
cool.
You've known that for months.
Yeah, I know, but you should know me by now.
Can you text your daddy and ask him what he wants for dinner?
No.
Okay.
Oh snap, young lady,
You want to text?
are you going to text daddy?
You want to text daddy?
No.
Okay. Well, that's a first. So
Oof.
he's only one step away from Florida. Yeah. I asked the dude if he ever wanted to move to Florida, and he said no. So
Yes, I know, Heidi.
I
Stop
asked the
picking on
dude
me.
if he ever got or I told the Mr. Squid, I was like, if he ever got a job offer from SpaceX, that I would have the house packed up before he got home from work. Here's the thing: when I was pregnant, he got a job offer from SpaceX, but I was pregnant.
Okay.
We already had I was pregnant. Like we can't move when I'm 6 months pregnant, so I was like,
Major.
shit. I was like, that was really bad timing. Like, could you not have like waited 3 months or like when she was a newborn? I would have moved. I would have packed this freaking house up and been in Texas before the end of the day. Like,
How does the song? How does that song go again? Major Tom to ground control. Free.
he's pulling a Lynette. He's gonna move across the street and put up a fence. No, he does not live across the street. When the house next door was for sale, I jokingly told him that he should buy it, and he said, "I would never do that because that's too close to you." And I'm like, okay.
Can you imagine your old man putting a fence up and then putting like Squid Pro Crow banner on it? Fucking.
Oh my god, the banners. The banners.
And then buy the property on the other side and then turn in
Okay, I do not know where the banners like came from.
Oh, that's funny.
Like
That
I
is
don't know
funny.
how they originated, like but putting Miyagi's banner up, like that's going to insult her. It's like that just gives her the attention and the not attention, that's not the right word, but the publicity that
Yeah.
her channel needs.
I mean, those banners came around the same time. All the money was going into the crampons, and I think it was before or after the Christmas party they had there. all these banners because every single one of them got a banner. Every single one of them.
Is that to cover up the ugly looking fence?
Well, that fence is not going to be up long because the gate's already on its way. And because they put the metal sheet in, even though they're not heavy, right, you're putting top heavy onto the fences. And if you look at the fence, it's already, if you don't treat that fence, irregardless if it's already treated or not, it's going to start to fall apart. Yes.
Yes. Let's not forget get ETM monetized. Yeah, I need like watch hours on ETM, like 3,000 of them. And I need do. Oh boy. What the hell? Oh boy.
Well, I'm 105
So-
away from a big one.
So there's some messages that were posted. Oh boy. From Ashley to Michelle Lynette.
Oh God, yeah.
And Michelle Preston said, "I will be sending a cease and desist." She actually spelled it right, not cease and assist or cease and assist. And I have contacted my previous attorney, Mr. Ed Bull, and I have requested his help in this matter. Thank you, Michelle Preston. Down. Okay. And the response was, and I, as myself, I told you and my husband and told you, do not contact myself or my family again. You have been told many times. Yep. If you continue to do so, I will place a no contact order against you or file harassment charges. Have the day you deserve.
That is a bloody good response. That is a freaking good response. I like that. Have a day you deserve. That is awesome. I'm going to remember that one.
Yeah, that's a southern woman's insult. The have the day you deserve. Bless your heart, have the day you deserve. If I ordered a truck full of idiots and you were the only person who would have showed up, I still would have got my money's worth.
There's a reason why that village in Oregon is called Idiotsville, because it's a ghost town. Because all the idiots, well, we know where they are.
I just think Oregon's idiots. Like most of Oregon, not all of it, but most of Oregon is just.
Well, I don't know. I can't comment on that.
Cease and seed and sadist.
Cease.
See the cyst. Cease and assist. What am I assisting?
It's just like when she turned around and said the person guest, the spawn trooper, the person guest. I was like,
I looked. I messaged Robert, and I was like, as opposed to a non-person guest, I was like, "What are you, a puppy?"
Yes, yeah. I mean, I must admit, we did have a bit of a giggle.
Assist and detest. I was like, "That's what's wrong with my back. I detest my cyst." Yes, Heidel, thank you for the time reminder. That's one of the things she's good at. I wanted to check to see what's the what ETM was up to. This channel's up to 43.58. That'll go down to 43.54 because I know people only subscribe to me so they can chat and then they.
Yeah, I get that as well, but I am so close. I mean, like my goal before I fully monetize is 1,200, but I'm 105 away.
We're still at 406.
But you're not that far. So basically, you got 406, so you need 94. I need 105. Let's split it. Yeah, I don't know what to do when it happens.
Don't Portland the rest of Oregon. Fair.
Yeah.
That just like don't Atlanta my Georgia, don't Chicago my Illinois. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's an Americanese thing, so I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
It's one of the situations of like Atlanta is not like the rest of Georgia. it's completely different. You can go
Oh,
to
okay. I get
Atlanta,
what. Yeah, I get
and
what
then
you're
you
saying. Now.
experience the rest of Georgia. They're nothing alike.
Yeah.
Same thing with like New Orleans and like the rest of Louisiana.
But can
Uh,
I can talk about just very quickly before you carry on? All right.
yeah.
Here's a compliment coming to all you Americans.
Oh no.
Yes, because I am in a WhatsApp chat, and from a lot of guys who are in the Scots Guards, and quite a lot of the jocks have gone over to the States. They're in Boston. Well, I think they were in Boston. I don't know if they're going somewhere else, Miami or somewhere.
Miami.
Yeah, and basically they are so impressed with you guys. They went. One of the guys went. He went. I shit you not. I went into this store, big shopping center, Walmart. They sell freaking gats. They sell stuff that you could feed a fucking village with. They sell stuff, and I was like, "Welcome to America, fella."
Welcome to America.
Yeah, and he says the Americans in Boston, they were so hospitable, they were so respectful, and even the police were, that's what us Celts are like. We don't piss about.
So, and hey, Brandy, how are you? All
Put up
right.
link.
Do you
Put
have
up
any
what link?
final thoughts before we head out of here?
Put a link up. Spot buckshot.
Heidel did.
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. My final thoughts on this is basically, if you are emotionally attached to this case, to this whole thing, please detach yourself because it's not healthy. It's not good. At the end of the day, some people are going, yeah, absolutely. Yes, Honor. Yes, ma'am.
No, I have my hand the same place it's been to make sure she doesn't fall, and she's like, "Get your hand off of me."
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah. So,
get off of me. I don't like it.
so basically, when it comes to Bruce Matskin, the only thing I can say, I'm gonna, like I said from the first time I met him, he is going to go to jail. He is going to lose a lot of money. He is going to lose his license. When it comes to the others, to be perfectly honest with you, if the courts actually do their job, excuse you, if the courts actually do their job, right, hopefully they'll do it properly. Your legal system in Florida is, with the utmost respect, a joke. And when it comes to opinions and freedom of speech, you've contradicted yourself by saying that celebrities and YouTubers are public figures. So thank you very much for confirming that. That's it. That's all I've got to say because they're not worth it.
Oh, and to all the people who came over here from Europe or Asia, the Africa, wherever you came from, and you like you like ranch. There are Americans who don't like ranch and pizza. Like there are Americans who do not like ranch and pizza. You're looking at one of them.
Oh, you don't know what I've got in my hand right now.
Ranch and pizza.
No, if I have to, I'll put the freaking camera on. I have in my hand, in my possession right now, Hellman's creamy ranch made with buttermilk and garlic.
It's not that I don't like ranch. I like ranch. I just don't like ranch and pizza.
Oh yeah, good
Now
point.
ranch and French fries. But also to the Europeans who might see this and are still here and like ranch.
Ooh.
There are packets of ranch that you can buy that will fit in suitcases where you can mix your own at home that you can have better ingredients. They're like $1.25. You can buy them in the dressing aisle. They're the dry package of ranch. You can get spicy, you can get regular, you can get buttermilk. However, there's less ingredients. You can mix it with better quality shit when you get home. And it fits in a suitcase better, and you won't have to worry about customs and whatever you might have to fit some creamy white liquid through customs.
And I have to also say thank you to my American brethren for pointing out, especially SMN, Robert Ward, Eric, and everyone else who like to play with my nerves when it comes to Dr. Pepper and Fanta. They said, and that goes for you too. Pain in the backside. They sent me some pictures and links, and JK as well, and also DJ Rattus pointed out that there is different Dr. Pepper. And have a guess what? I had cream soda Dr. Pepper the other week, and I am going to go absolutely psychotic. I'm gonna buy everything.
Sorry, I worked ramp at the airport handling people's baggage, and the amount of weird stuff that like people put in their carry-on or the checked baggage is just bizarre. So, yeah. Much cheaper for shipment to send packages home than bottles. Yeah, and you can also put whatever you want in it when you mix it. You mix it with sour cream, and it makes a really, really, really good vegetable dip. Not
Have you
the
ever have you
ranch
ever tried
itself, but the packets.
have you ever tried what's that mince called again? Um, it's like a vinegar type tasting mince. You put it on meat. I can't remember. God, my brain's gone. Uh,
Barbecue sauce?
no, no, it's mince.
This I prefer Caesar dressing rather than ranch. I don't like blue cheese either. I don't like rotten stuff. Oh, that's why I don't like mushrooms.
1 second, I'll tell you straight away.
Powdered ranch will make you test positive for cocaine, so I've heard. So whatever you do, don't put your infant stroller in the back of your fiance's truck during hunting season and then go to the airport.
Oh,
You will test positive for GSR and have to go. Not only will they test your baby's milk because they have to, which is weird, but they will test your stroller for everything, and you will be picked out of line because you not only have it all over your clothes because Mr. Squid decided to drive you to the airport during hunting season.
well, I mean, I've got a claim to fame when it comes to stuff like that. Going to the airport when I was coming back to the UK from abroad. Obviously, we handled ammunition and explosives, because we were on a big exercise over in Germany. And obviously, sometimes you forget to put gloves on when you're dealing with explosive, and you're touching your day sack and everything. So I get to the airport, and I put my day sack through, and they swipe it, and I get onto the other side. Next thing you know, I got 4 guys standing around me, and I said, "Would you like to follow us, please, sir?" And yeah, so I had to sat there for an hour and a half explaining why they detected certain stuff on my kit. It was embarrassing and scary.
Powdered ranch. You've never seen the ranch packets in the grocery
Ranch
store?
sauce, yeah, I've seen ranch. I mean, like
but
we've got.
so like here, we're just
I've
going
never drank Mountain Dew. I keep
Ugh,
on
no,
hearing Mountain Dew is for freaking
Mountain only drink Mountain
special
Dew if you
kids.
want to. No. Ugh. Ugh.
Mountain Dew is for
Ugh.
people who live in a forest and go ding 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 ding. No, sorry, I don't drink. I've drank
Ugh.
Dr Pepper for a long time, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You got your thumb in your mouth. Na 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 na.
Hold on. We're gonna. Y'all are
Are you gonna yeet, sweetie? Are you gonna yeet us out today? Are you gonna say yeet? Yeet, yeet. Yeah, you're gonna yeet us, aren't you? Aren't you, darling? Yeah.
You've never seen like this?
Did they take to the men's room? Take what to the men's room? What do you speak of? What is this heresy? Oh, you sending messages to
Nana
daddy.
text. Nana text.
You're sending a text to daddy. Yeah, send daddy a text, say you love him. Go say, I love you, daddy. Uh-huh.
It's daddy. It's daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy text it.
Yeah, no, there's only certain Dr.
Yes.
Pepper. Oh, wait a minute.
Lunch packets.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Squilla's gotten to Spawn's age.
Squidlet has
Always.
gotten to sport.
They have full-blown
Oh.
conversations.
Daddy text it.
So she not only texts him, she texts him in Russian.
Daddy text.
She changed my keyboard to Russian
Daddy text it.
and started texting him. Let me just tell him that you text him in Russian because he needs to understand that you are not speaking English.
Daddy text it.
So baby squid has suddenly turned into a Russian
He's a
spy.
KGB spy.
Yeah.
Hey, son.
Hey,
Daddy
Spawn.
text.
Hey, Spawn. Hey, Spawn.
What? What, sweetheart? What? Did Daddy text back? Did he say hello?
I think he was talking about like the poppy seed thing with the hater channels.
Oh, good God, yeah. I bet you any money he like when you got sunflowers and everything in pot, and I bet you any money they run through that field with their arms open like if it's a scene from the Hills Are Alive with music.
Daddy text it down.
Yeah, Daddy texted her and said, "I can't read Russian, baby girl."
Oh, did he?
A baby. A baby.
That's like, don't worry, she can't speak it either, as far as you know.
Davai.
Bye. You want to? Hey, Angel Bug, want to eat us out of here?
Yeah.
Hold on.
3,
Eat.
3,
Eat.
2,
1.
1.